I was on social media and I saw that Laura is no longer wearing her engagement ring.
Bam.
Yes, and so what I know is no woman posts something on social media by accident, especially when she poses like this, and this, and this. What happened?
Laura called off the engagement last night.
What? Why?
But I have no idea.
Okay, folks, they released another sneak peek. I forgot, do they release like 2 or 3 sneak peeks per episode of House of Payne? Well, regardless, this sneak peek takes place at CJ and Janine's house. Looks like it's a cousin's play date. What is it? I guess Calvin Jr., Jaden Hayden, and Miranda tells Calvin she dropped off Christian Jr. and wanted to just say hi to him. And Calvin's just kind of, you know, brushing her off like, okay, you dropped him off. Well, okay. Wait, did I say Christian Jr.? I mean Christian. I don't know if Calvin Jr. is there too. Probably is. But in any case, the reason Miranda is kind of poking the bear or the hornet's nest is because she wants to tea. Apparently on social media, less than 24 hours after leaving the Dear John letter for Calvin, Laura was posting photos without the engagement ring on. And essentially, you know, Calvin mentions that she blocked my number. She blocked me on social media. And Miranda wants to know, so what happened? Basically, you know, Calvin has no idea. Now, granted, based off of previous friction in the relationship, Calvin not knowing what happened seems to be the norm. Usually when things just, it's like you should know better. I think, what was it, last season or the season before, when I believe Miranda said something came up and wanted to know if Calvin could watch their son, and he immediately dropped everything and did it. But the problem was he and Laura were like 2 minutes out the door from going on like a date and spa. Can't talk, spa. I had an ice cream cone a few seconds ago. My mouth is still cold. Spa, you know, session together. And, you know, Calvin tried to throw it in their face like, you know, hey, that's my son, that's my priority. But the thing was, you didn't consider Laura's feelings. And in that instance, I was on Team Laura. I'm like, yeah, I mean, Calvin, bro, show some consideration. Just the fact that it wasn't like an emergency or anything. It's just that Miranda had somewhere to go. And it's like, well, the alternatives, talk to, you know, the grandparents and whatnot. But that's neither here nor there. But the main point of this clip is that towards the end, Calvin was like, oh, you want to read the letter and decipher it for me? Well, it's actually at the condo. And Miranda's like, well, I can go by, you know, later and, you know, visit with you so we can go over it. And Calvin thanks her. And here's my thing. I think it's pretty obvious that Miranda and Calvin will be there going over the letter. And Laura's going to pop up out of nowhere. And then they're still going to try to figure out what the problem is. And, you know, the problem is standing in the condo with them, aka Miranda. But hopefully things, honestly, I don't care if they get resolved, but we know they will because Laura's still going to be in the season. But it's just ridiculous how this whole thing just blew up out of nowhere. So there's that. Also, Miranda's rocking, you know, the long braids this season. So a new look for her. And that's really all I have. I feel like a majority of the fans feel the same. Bye-bye, Laura. We don't miss you. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.